Greetings to all my loyal followers and to any newcomers to another edition of Practical Assertion. As you know, this is a forum where I attempt to use everyday situations or familiar sayings to offer a very practical perspective and/or stir up controversy, all in an effort to get the dialogue going. My inspiration comes from my experiences or from news and comments with individuals that I come in contact with. Today's edition fits the latter, that is, it is inspired by a conversation that I was pulled into this morning while on the train. I say pulled into because upon boarding the train, I took my seat directly in front of a guy who was seated in one of those seats that faced the aisle. He, by the way, clearly missed the teaching about using your inside voice. He was in a deep conversation with a lady across the aisle where there were seats next to her that he could have and should have taken so that he did not have to be so loud. As always, I put my headphones on and attempted to listen to iTunes, but could still hear him. If any of you, my loyal viewers or readers, are sympathetic to my plight, I gladly accept donations so that I can purchase a pair of noise-canceling headphones. But I digress. So there I am listening to Al Green, sort of, and he looks at me and asks, "Brother, can I ask you a question?" My first thought was, "You just did," but I decided to grant his request and remove my cheap headphones. He then proceeds to ask what he should do because his girl just texted him and informed him that she wanted to have a baby. He then explains that he already has 4 children and he is doubly concerned because she has indicated that she wants twins. Twins, as it turns out, runs in her family, and there is therefore a good chance that she would have twins. I use the term doubly with no pun intended, but he'd done the math in his head, and that would mean that he would have 6 children. Did I mention that his 4 children were by, as he referred to her, his BM? I'll give you one guess as to what he meant. I forgot to mention that he proudly volunteered that he plans to propose to this new girl in March. So I go into counselor mode and ask him a few questions like, tell me why she chose to text this request. Has she spoken to you about this in the past? He replied, yes, she's mentioned it on several occasions. So my response back to him was, well, you say you are going to propose to her in March. Why not propose now, marry her, and get busy granting her requests? He feels the need to remind me that he already has 4 children and that he is not ready for more. So why should she be penalized because you made 4 children with someone else, I asked. The lady across the aisle agreed with my position, by the way. I say to him, you say that you love her, then do the right thing, marry her, and give her the babies that she desires. But then I thought about my suggestion and asked him, wait, are you taking care of the 4 children that you already have? If there is one thing that this world does not need, it is another deadbeat who is not taking care of his children, bringing more into this world. He assured me that he is because his BM put him on paper. I say to him, kids need more than just money. Are you spending time with them? Once again, he assures me that he is. And again, I say to him, then do the right thing, marry her, and get busy. And true to form, he again says, but I'm not ready. I then say to him, then tell her that so that she can make her own decision. Oh, you mean going and getting with some other dude, he asks? Yes, sir, I respond. Oh, no, we ain't having that, he replies. Then I ask him, when was the first time she spoke with you about wanting kids? He said about 2 months into their relationship. They've been together for a year. I tell him, if you've known this for 10 months and the fact that she actually wants 6 children, you should have made your decision back then. He thanked me for my time, took my business card, I told him that I was a counselor, and went on his way. Be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. He asked, and I delivered. So what do you think? How'd I do? Leave your comments on Facebook, like us also, share and forward this to everyone you know, especially those young ladies who are in the same situation. Comment on our blog page at www.asert-usa.com/blog, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week for another edition of Practical Assertion. Take care.